Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 9 of the Grim Reaper Gamers Reapercast. What is the Grim Reaper Gamers Reapercast? For those of you who may not be aware, we are an over 25 clan with members across the country and the world, and focus mostly on first-person shooters, but we dabble a little in all games. So bring your thick skin, your controller of choice, your drink of choice, and your controller, and grab your controller as GRG members are on. Wow, Johnny does this a lot better than I do. As GRG members are on nightly with official clan nights on Wednesday nights. Hello, everybody. I am Keith Fischetti, also known as DisneyNut68. I am going to be your host this week. My co-host Johnny is unavailable. Joining me this week in what is normally my chair is the man who is the terror of Tinder himself, Mr. Tuttle. Tuttle, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing good. Better be glad Lala's not watching because that was a fumbly intro.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I agree. My first time doing it, so cut me some slack. I believe this makes 4 shows in a row for you tonight. Is that correct?
Yeah, the people voice their opinions, and democracy at its finest. They got what they wanted.
You're like The Rock, the people's champion.
That's right. If you can smell what Tuttle's cooking.
And also joining us tonight, in, as Johnny would say, the coveted third chair, a longtime member of GRG, goes back to the Too Old to Shoot days, Mr. Hawklander. Hawk, how you doing tonight, buddy?
What's up, guys?
Man of few words.
That's just me.
It's all good. It's all good. That wouldn't be anything but if you weren't. So
he'll get a few more beers and then he'll open up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not too worried about that. And as always, joining us tonight is also super producer extraordinary, Didge. Didge, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing good, fuckers.
Another man of few words. So, okay. So now that we got the bumbly intro out of the way, Reapercast, nice audible, thank you. Okay. We're going to start off with our usual segment, and that is what's in your glass. So Tuttle, buddy, what's in your glass tonight?
A new experience tonight. Leinenkugel, Hells yeah, and well, let's let the reaction speak for itself.
And that's the one that Johnny's been drinking lately?
No, he's been drinking the Summer Shanty, and I have that one on deck for later.
Okay. All right. Very nice. Hawk, what's in your glass tonight, buddy?
Oh, reliable. Coors Light.
Oh.
Silver Bullet, baby.
Gunny Special.
He drinks Coors.
Yeah, that's right. He does drink Coors.
I mean, what's piss to, it's all the
same. No.
Spoken from a man who loves Tinder. So take it from the source. Yeah. Take it from the source. Super producer extraordinaire, Didge, what's in your glass tonight?
I actually got a little Crown on Ice.
Oh, shit. Nice. And for those of you who are wondering, no, Disney is not drinking tonight. You can't see it in my glass, but I have my WWE cup, and inside it is Diet Pepsi. Back to my regular. After getting semi-shit-faced last time, I decided not again. Not again. So maybe one day again down the road, but not tonight. Not 2 shows in a row.
He's saving it for the round table.
Maybe,
Bourbon next time.
Bourbon. You want me puking on the cast? Come on.
We're gonna go shot for shot live.
Damn, man, that would be fugly. That would be seriously fugly. You don't want to see that. So, okay. So now that we're moving on from what's in your glass, I'm hoping Mr. Tuttle has a Stump the Mouse ready for me to go with.
I do. It's my first time, so cut me some slack.
I'll cut you some slack.
But I feel like I didn't make it very difficult, but
that's right. Knowing my old behind, I'll probably mess it up, and I'll probably need some hint at some point in time. So let's see what you.
This is your era. This is your era.
I know. I'm an old son of a bitch. I know that. So not as old as some people in the room. But that's all right.
All right, here we go.
I am the Yoda.
I know it.
Go ahead.
Contra.
Yeah. Disappointed it was so easy.
Yeah, baby. You know how many hours I logged in that game in the NES back in the day? Forget it.
See, I'm a stranger to the 80s. So this is all new to me. So I was just taking a shot in the dark.
Did I mention that you suck? Just thought I'd
Taking
throw
a
that out.
shot in the blood.
Just thought I'd throw it out there. So yes, you suck. So yes. So that's right. That's 3 wins and 0 losses for Disney and Stump the Mouse. Maybe you boys can up the game next time and stump me with something, but 3-0 right now. Okay, so moving on from Stump the Mouse is we're going to start with our first segment, which is new game releases / gaming news. Now, we don't really have a lot of new game releases because there really hasn't been anything big that it's the summer. There's little piddly stuff here and there. So we wanted to cover 2 major stories. The first one is that San Diego Comic-Con is this week, starts today, and is running through this Sunday the 12th. The 2 big things here that have been announced are that the Black Ops 3 zombies are going to be revealed during Comic-Con this week. And
Trailer's already out. Trailer is already out.
There you go. And it's also been announced that the special editions for Black Ops 3 have been announced. So with the price points for the collector's edition, it's going to be $200. And for the hardened edition, it's going to be $80. And Tuttle, you were saying that there's supposedly some special giveaway in the hardened edition?
The
collector's edition, I'm sorry.
Collector's edition comes with a Juggernog refrigerator. I mean, and it comes with coasters too. So it's designed for our element, drinking and shooting shit.
A working refrigerator?
Mm-hmm. It's a working refrigerator. It holds 12 cans.
If it doesn't work, you can call it a box.
Nothing could be worse than the care package from Black Ops 2. Remember that?
Yeah, I didn't do that.
People bought it. People bought it.
Just to rehash the zombies really fast, I watched the trailer and it looks absolutely amazing. It's like a Victorian age London type thing. So what I got from it, but it's starring Jeff Goldblum, Ron Perlman, just to name a few. And I think it's bringing back the old cast from the original. So they're really bringing all the stops out for zombies. Nice.
Well, I mean, Treyarch does that. I mean, they did it for Black Ops 2. They did it for Black Ops 1. So they always go big for zombies. So that's one thing you can expect from a Treyarch game is that they always bring it all out for zombies. Unlike other parts of the Call of Duty family, which have just brought it in recently, Treyarch has done it from the beginning.
Well,
so
Treyarch is the best COD developer we have left.
I would agree with that statement. Absolutely. So, although I have to say that that Sledgehammer's not doing too bad of a job. So I think they're getting pretty close. So, okay. So unless either of you guys have anything else to add to that story.
I'm good on COD.
Okay. Oh, also there was breaking news that the Black Ops 3 beta is going live on PlayStation, I believe in August. Is that correct?
August 19th.
There you go.
19th.
Yes. So I believe it's 2 weeks on PlayStation, then it's going to be coming to Xbox. Is that correct?
From what I know, I'm going to pre-order it at GameStop just to get a code.
You don't have it on pre-order yet?
No.
Okay. I already have it on pre-order. So I already registered.
I can take $5 and move to something I will buy if I don't like it.
Right. I mean, all the videos that I've seen from, I have to say, Hawk's been doing an excellent job. Props to him for posting all those videos on Black Ops 3. So everything that I've seen, it looks really good. So no complaints there.
If it's anything like 2, I'll play it for years because that was the best COD, in my opinion, ever made.
My personal favorite was the original Call of Duty 4, the first Modern Warfare. That was my personal favorite. So,
of course, I mean, who can say no to that story mission? All Guile up is one of the best levels in a game ever created.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I mean, just some of the levels that were on that, Block and Overgrown. I mean, just some phenomenal. High Rise. No, that was 2. That was 2. Yeah, but the first one was phenomenal. So we'll see.
I like Modern Warfare 2.
A lot of people like Modern Warfare 2. It was. I'll say this much: for the clan, it was the height of our Call of Duty-ness, so to speak. So, I personally missed it. I came in. I think Modern Warfare. No, I think it was right around that time. It was 2009. So, clan nights were always full, like we said before. There was always full lobbies, 1 if not 2 rooms, and guys waiting to get in. Sending Lala messages saying, "I want a spot in." When somebody drops out. So, there was always. I'll say that much. It was definitely the height of the clan. So, I wasn't around for World at War with the clan. I hear that was also very popular as well. Hopefully Black Ops 3 will bring it back to where we once were, because I know a lot of the guys have fallen out of love, so to speak, with Call of Duty. So hopefully this will bring them back.
Well, if we're discussing new game releases, let's move into Rocket League. We had one of our best PlayStation clan nights in a few weeks, just getting in a private match in Rocket League and just killing each other. It was really, really exciting. We played up about 2 a.m. and just got shit-faced.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Good. So we'll see what happens then with the other announcements, or if there are any other announcements that come out, not just Call of Duty, but gaming wise. During.
Well, you also, I'm going to inject something here, but you got World of Tanks is coming out. The beta starts this weekend on the 11th and 12th, and believe me, they have made so many changes to World of Tanks. Going into the Xbox One, it's going to be unreal. I know this personally because I've been a beta tester with them for a long time.
Now, is that going to be free to play also, like it was on the 360?
Free to play. It's just going free to play, just like any other free to play game. It's some things take you a little while to grind. If you want to buy, you can buy, but you're going to have about 7, 9 tanks just to play with. And when we first started on the beta, we had 2.
Okay.
2 lines to do. Now you have 7 to 9 they're going to be doing now, and it's a blast. Me and Jackal. Craig.
I know Craig was all about the game.
We even had Lala even showed up one night, was surprised us. He didn't play long, but he did show up, and we've learned a lot about the game, and we'd be happy to show anybody how to play. It's a lot of fun.
Lala just likes to show up and just make sure you know he's there, and then step back in the corner so he has that fear factor going at all times.
Oh, like he's like the neighborhood watch?
Exactly.
Nice. So yeah, I'll definitely give it a try. I tried it briefly on the 360, but I just maybe it was me. I just couldn't get into it. I'll definitely give it a shot with you, Hawk, and maybe you can help me out with that, and we'll see what happens with it. So
yeah, okay.
And interesting. Is there a release date for that?
It's going to be released fully on the 28th
of this month. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Day after my birthday. Nice.
They're going to have training rooms that you can learn how to play your tanks. 15 people versus 15 people. They've never had this before on the Xbox 360. They've had it on the PC version, but the Xbox One and the Xbox 360 will be able to play cross generation.
Oh, very nice. Oh, cross-platform, you'll be able to play with 360 players as well.
They've improved the graphics on this.
What about the matchmaking? I mean, are they going to throw a noob like me and with somebody like you or Craig, who's been out there for a while, and I'm going to get just melted?
Well, if you get thrown into a tier, your tier is what you'll play. You play 1 or 2 tiers below you or above you. Oh my God. That's all you do. You can't play a tier 1 and play a tier 5 or 6. You have to play like a tier 2 or 3.
And your performance allow you to move up through tiers. Right.
As you progress on a tank, you go to another tank and another tier.
Right.
And it's easy to learn how to do it when you start playing the game.
Cool. Well, maybe I just needed some help and some guidance, and like I said, I'll definitely take you up on your offer, and definitely look forward to playing that with you guys. So. Very cool. And like I said, hopefully there'll be more information that comes out of San Diego Comic-Con in the next 3 days, because like I said, they are there until this Sunday, the 12th. So our next story, which broke this week, was that the teen from the group, the Lizard Squad, was found guilty of a tremendous 50,700 charges related to computer crimes. If you remember, for those of you who don't remember, he's the one who brought down both Xbox Live and PSN back during Christmas last year. Even though he was convicted of, like I said, 50,700 charges, he will not face any jail time. Instead, he basically got a slap on the wrist. He got 2 years probation. How do you guys feel about that?
I don't necessarily think he should have got jail time, but I feel like he should have gotten the check in the mail for the money that he cost Sony and Microsoft for the hacks. Because from what I read, I think they ended up spending close to like $500,000 just to fix everything.
I don't doubt that.
Oh, that cost them more than that. They cost millions of dollars because they were losing all kind of stuff from people that were complaining.
How long was PSN down for, Tuttle?
It was down
that you
for,
remember.
I think it's 3 or 4 days.
And Hawk, how long was Xbox Live screwy for? A couple days, right? 2-3 days, if I remember correctly.
I think Xbox was down a couple of hours.
Oh, really?
It
wasn't even as long. Yeah, you're right. I think PSN was affected more by
PSN got slammed.
Yeah,
yeah, because they're not as strong as Xbox Live when it comes to server stability. But the timing he did it Christmas. All the young kids are opening up new boxes. You know, they're excited to play some games. And the day and age we live on, you got to be hooked up to the internet to get the OS updates to play any game.
Correct.
So it was really unfortunate for all.
Yes. It was a bad situation all around. And I don't know how he got away with just a slap on the wrist. Like I said, a 2-year probation. He should have gotten some, and it didn't even say that he got fined. He should have had to reimburse somebody for what he did, either him or his troop, whatever. They should have been fined for that. You know, my personal opinion is he should have went to jail for what he did. But
well, they've added him to their security team.
Really?
Yeah, they've added him to the security team, whatever that means. I mean, he wasn't hacking.
Microsoft or Sony?
They didn't say. They just say they've added him to a security type team.
So he's going to get paid for this.
So if you can't beat him, join him is basically what the motto is. So
right, and he wasn't hacking. They were doing that DDoS. They were just pounding the servers and the servers shutting down. Yeah, it's sad how
people get off on other people's misery.
Correct.
It's just pathetic.
Yep.
Of course, now he may have gave him information to walk away from this because he may have gotten something worse. You never know.
Correct. It wasn't in any of the news stories that I read online. It just said that, he was basically given a slap on the wrist, 2-year probation, no jail time. And I didn't see anything about a monetary fine. So hopefully this doesn't happen again. If it does, I think they'll know where to go in the future. So.
That's been a theme since the whole generation. Sony's been attacked 3 or 4 times that I can remember.
I think 2 or 3 times this week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's PlayStation Network is really struggling this week, which is, I think it's Lizard Squad in correlation to him getting this sentence, and they're trying to prove a point that they're still there.
And they also attacked a couple other. I mean, today wasn't like you said earlier, H1N1, right? PlanetSide 2, right? Weren't those also attacked earlier today?
As far as my knowledge, PlanetSide 2 is still down.
There you go. So guy gets a slap on the wrist and they still get retribution. Whether it was them or not, nobody's saying, but it seems a little coincidental to me. Wouldn't you guys agree with that statement?
Yeah.
I agree.
So he's got his cronies behind his back.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't necessarily have to do it himself. He could get somebody else to do it for him. Absolutely. So, all right. So our last story, our news story for this week was we thought we would cover briefly the Best of Show awards that were handed out for E3. So GameSpot's Best of Show, and I'm sure a lot of people are not going to be surprised at this, was Fallout 4. IGN picked for their Game of Show Star Wars Battlefront. PlayStation, their personal Game of Show was Horizon Zero Dawn. Xbox's was Cuphead. So with those couple that we also, I thought we would all throw out our own personal choice for Game of Show. So Tuttle, in your opinion, what was Game of Show?
Horizon Zero Dawn. I watched that and it blew my mind. It's.
Uh-oh. Tuttle. Oh, there he is.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Did you get that?
Yeah, I heard that, and then you got a little choppy. So.
Yeah, that game is. It just the way it moved in from what I thought was a cinematic into actual gameplay, which of course you take it for a grain of salt. It's the Watchdog syndrome, but that game just shocked me, and the stuff I've been reading about it lately, how there's going to be an online element, and it's open world and this RPG elements. I can't wait. That's going to be the game of my life when it comes out.
Nice.
La, come on now.
Hawk, did you have a personal game of show for E3 this year?
I'm kind of interested in Cuphead, and I wish I had a PS4 actually to play Horizon. Wow, that looks sharp. I like the way that game looked. You know, I may get a PS4 just for that particular game.
Hey, can you believe it's Guerrilla Games? Guerrilla
I
Games.
know. It looks something different to play. You know.
And the story writer is the guy that wrote Fallout New Vegas.
Really?
Yes. And the open world is the team that built Witcher 3 open world.
Wow.
So they're bringing an all-star cast into this one.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it. Mr. Super Producer, did you have a personal choice for game of show from E3 this year?
I liked Horizon. That was probably the one that I liked the most.
Okay. Okay. And to round it out, I'm sure a lot of people aren't going to be surprised, but me personally, my personal game of show was, even though there wasn't a lot shown of it, Gears 4. So I am a huge, as I've stated before, Gears whore. So I love Gears. I love the Gears world, the Gears universe. So for me, I was extremely excited to see some new footage for a new Gears game. I've already pre-ordered. I knew I had a funny feeling it was coming, but I wasn't 100% sure. But when they show it, I just went a batshit crazy. Yeah, absolutely. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. My wife was like, yeah. So very happy to see that. So unfortunately, not until holiday 2016. So I got a little bit of time to wait. But Gears Remastered is coming out in August. So I already have that on pre-order. So that'll tide me over.
I really enjoyed the trailer, but I was honestly hoping for a little bit more context, in the world, knowing if it's before the original trilogy or after, or the name of the new characters.
Right.
Because it looked amazing.
It did. It did.
Was that enemy a locust? Was it a locust?
Couldn't tell because those of us who have played the Gears games, Gears 3 ended with you defeating the locust and sinking Jacinto. So
yeah.
So you're absolutely right. Was it a prequel? Was it a different enemy? We won't know. Hopefully we'll find out more in the upcoming weeks and months. Hopefully Gamescom next month. Maybe they'll show something. I know that the new Crackdown is going to be shown at Gamescom, which wasn't at E3. So hopefully they'll show it at Gamescom next month. I'm praying. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping that they'll show some more footage. So
yeah, they've already said they're going to release a couple of games that were not announced at E3, just to to hold back for August. So it's going to happen. Right.
So we'll see. So that's pretty much everything that new game releases, gaming news. Unless any of you guys have anything to add to that.
I'm solid.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. So moving on, we're going to move on to our community gaming focus. And pretty much it's been the same couple of games that it's been recently. Destiny, as always, with the new content that's come out, the grind never stops on both platforms, Xbox and PlayStation. There are guys, as we've said before, playing that daily. And like we said, the grind never stops. So in addition to that, we do have a core group of people on both platforms, playing Elder Scrolls Online. Tuttle, do you have Elder Scrolls, and what do you think of it?
Yeah, I've been playing it. Well, I played it like crack when it first came out. I got to level 24. And then most of the clan got into it, but then this little thing called Batman came out. And it kind of ruined it. But I'm going to get back into it because I do enjoy the grind, but it's a better grind than Destiny because I can create my own grind. So that's what I'm interested in. And we actually, PS4, we have some guys that are veteran rank 2 already.
Wow.
No.
I think I'm a level 6.
Is Batman as bad on the console as it is on the PC? Because the PC version, they just stopped.
It runs amazing on the console. It's 30 frames per second. It is honestly, graphically wise, the best looking game of this generation that I've seen so far.
Yeah, no, I've seen. I don't have it. My nephew has it. I've seen him play it, and it looked phenomenal on the Xbox One. So, yeah, it seems like as we discussed last show that it's only the PC servers that are basically foobarred for the new Batman. Other than that,
the team that made the console version wasn't the team that made the PC version. They
correct.
put somebody
Good point.
out to make it. So
good point.
The A team wasn't on the biggest, because PC gamers are huge and they take offense to this. So it's going to be a rough shot.
And Lala just threw in chat that the Xbox side has 55 members on Elder Scrolls and several veteran ranked members. So
he just wants to throw shit in my face.
So, and then in addition to those two games, obviously I wouldn't be me if I didn't mention Call of Duty. I will cover the most recent clan war in the upcoming clan events / recap. So I won't go into too much of it there. Several of us played last night on clan night. And yeah, looking forward to the last DLC pack coming out, which, what did you say it was, Hawk?
I didn't. But,
that's right. Beer said
that was Beer.
That's right. Beer said it. Yes. Yeah, I think he said
the
it was
Regency pack.
That's right. I think he said end of this month. Is that correct?
I believe that's what I remember.
Yeah,
it's called Regency or something like that.
So, looking forward to it, and then that'll close out the DLC season for Advanced Warfare, and then everything will be pretty much all hype for Black Ops 3. So, anything else that you guys have to add for the community gaming focus?
Are they throwing a zombie level in the last DLC?
I would assume that they are, because they have in every other DLC pack for Advanced Warfare so far, so I don't see why they wouldn't. Do you have the other three DLC packs?
I have the season pass.
So do I.
Oh, actually, don't forget to mention the new outfits they're throwing out. That was some pretty cool stuff.
That is, yes.
Samurai,
absolutely.
Clown, Diver. I mean, that was pretty cool.
Yes. And I mean, all the new legendary, that you can get. I mean, I personally love the Carnival outfit. Haven't gotten one in an advanced supply drop yet, but that doesn't mean that I don't think that it's not cool. So something for us, those of us who play Call of Duty, to strive to keep playing it to try and get. So
I've got an AK-47 RIP. I don't need anything else.
I have an AK-47 RIP also, but I don't have the HBR Insanity, which is the one gun that I've been dying for. And anybody who's been playing that game with me, Hawk, Beers, they can attest. Anytime I get a care package, or I'm sorry, a supply drop, I always say Insanity, because that's the one gun that I want that I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Well, and I think that'll pretty much wrap up Community Gaming Focus, and we are going to move into Member Spotlight. So, Tuttle, take it away, buddy.
All right. This is my first time doing the Member Spotlight. I've been on the receiving end of this. Never knew what it'd like to pitch. But we're going to find out. All right, Hawk, are you ready?
Shoot.
All right. Question number 1. Gamer tags are PSN IDs for my side. Always tell you something about people that own them. Tell me about yours. Where did it come from?
Short version. I put this in the forums a long time ago. I went fishing with some Army buddies of mine years and years ago. We went to an Indian reservation, fishing on the river. A hawk landed down, took my fish I had just caught out of the river, little trout. And the grandfather, who was a full-blood Indian, gave me my Indian name, which is Hawklander.
That is probably the best response to that question we have had in the history of this show.
I would second that. Absolutely. Yes.
Wow. I was not expecting that.
No, neither was I.
All right. Let's go question number 2. How long you been gaming? And if you don't want to tell us how old you are, I understand.
Oh, I'm proud of how old I am. I'm 55 years old. I have done all kind of stuff in my life. All the way back to Pong. I had 2 paddles and a white ball in between.
Good
we
God,
thought that we thought that was a shit.
I wasn't even a glimmer in my parents' eyes at that point.
No comment.
I lost. Hold up. I lost the question sheet.
Wah wah.
Fail. I have failed. Fail. 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 I found it.
Hawk,
Okay.
what Yeeps just said?
All right. Question number 3. Assuming you're not a professional gamer, which I would assume you're not, what's your day job?
I work for Georgia Pacific Plywood. Work in the heat all day long.
Good God. I can't stand heat.
Oh, well.
Well, I feel like considering that you were in the very beginning of gaming, that there was no gaming when you weren't doing it, this question's going to be kind of redundant. Do you remember the first game you played? And what's your fondest memory of it?
First game I played as in an arcade or online or
Any game. You can give me a board game. It's a game.
Asteroids.
Oh, where you shoot the
Yeah, they had
ships coming down at you?
spaceship. You know,
Yeah.
and the
No,
rocks
that
coming
was
down.
Space Invaders.
No, that was Asteroids.
No,
Look it up.
Tuttle was describing Space Invaders. You were
No, he's okay. Asteroid had the rocks that were coming in. He had a little spaceship to come by. Pew, 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 pew.
You could rotate left and right and thrust and hyperspace and yeah.
But as far as online, it had to be Halo, Master Chief.
Well, I skipped the question, so we're gonna retread. Besides gaming, what other hobbies do you enjoy?
I shoot a lot of guns.
That's right. That's a red-blooded American right there.
Yeah, I have quite a few.
What's your favorite? What's the favorite gun that you own?
Since I have a Class C license, I mean my Thompson.
Ooh. Going back to the 1920s, the good old days.
Mm. And I got a big drum magazine for it too. So I just sit there and pop all day long.
Al Capone over here. All right, question number 6. If some evil spell allowed you to own a single game for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Halo 2.
That's a solid choice.
Reason being, it was the icon is it started multiplayer online gaming, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, exactly. We wouldn't be where we are today without that game.
It's the fact. It's what started the whole thing. As far, in my opinion, that's just me though. But it was a blast. I mean, I had a lot of fun hours.
That was a great game. People still play it today, and what is it? 15 years old? 10 years old?
Yeah, 10 years.
All right.
Like 2001.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Are there any games that you regret putting on your gamer tag that you played?
Oh, that would have to be Mag on the PlayStation.
Oh, that game sucked. That was a horrible game.
I bought. Go ahead.
Wasn't that the game where they try to announce it as like 64-player multiplayer?
Mm-hmm. And it lagged so horribly bad. It was garbage from day one and never got any better.
All right. Let's go to the next question. What upcoming game are you most looking forward to out of everything we've seen this year that's coming next year, 10 years from now? What?
Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
That's my boy.
Can you stop being so generic? Give me something juicy. Do not make a comment about that, Lala. Jesus.
I'm just looking forward. That's what we play. I'm a first-person shooter. That's what I do. I don't hop around like a Mario Brothers. I like to shoot people in the face and drink beer and laugh about it.
I mean,
video games.
That's why we're Grim Reaper gamers. We shoot people in the face and we get drunk doing it. All right, next question. If you found yourself dropped into a video game, which video game character would you most want to have your back?
Oh, there's only one about that. That'd be Master Chief himself.
I knew that was coming as soon as I read it.
He was the man, you know.
I mean, he still is the man. All right. What's your favorite Xbox moment? Single player campaign, multiplayer, streak, kill, anything that comes to mind that you just sat back and you were like, holy shit, I just did that.
The first night I played with all these guys in this clan back on Black Ops 2, I believe. That was one of the best nights I ever had, and had the best fun and joined the best group of people I've ever met playing online.
Oh, can we all get a internet hug, guys?
Come here.
Bring it in. All right. What's something that regular members of GRG wouldn't know about you?
Well, it couldn't be porn. I know I watch porn, so that's out of the question there.
And we know you're a Jeff Gordon fan too, so we're a little worried about you already. So don't shock us.
Fan.
Gunny's gonna bitch slap you, Tuttle.
I'm also a huge Astros fan.
Astros, Houston Astros.
Houston Astros.
You've had a rough few years. I'm so sorry.
I've had a rough life.
This is you. You say whatever you want to say. This is your floor. Go for it.
Oh, well, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to watch Shark Week.
Now, Disney might have some questions for you.
You know, I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head. I was racking my brains. I've been gaming with this guy for many a year.
Shame.
I think, I know, fail the host, you know. Geez, I mean, I think Hawk, you were misinterpreted when you said the first game you played was Black Ops 2. I actually think it was Black Ops 1. So, but
oh, that's right. I'm sorry. It was Black Ops 1, or it might have been the very end of Modern Warfare 2. I can't.
It could have been. It could have been. But yeah, it was definitely Black Ops 1.
My memory's going. Okay, I'm just old.
That's all right. We'll cut you some slack. So. Right, whatever. Yeah. Yeep said he wants to see the clock that goes off every time we're playing Call of Duty.
I am not going to walk all the way in the living room carrying a laptop in there. It's not that big. It's only about 2 foot wide and 2 foot long.
You wouldn't know, Tuttle. When all of us are playing Call of Duty, every hour on the hour, Hawk has his clock that goes off, and it makes a chiming noise, and we always know when it's top of the hour because that thing goes off without fail. Yeah, without fail. It's actually quite funny.
That's my clock right there, clocking in.
Clock? Don't you mean clocking out?
Clocking in.
Okay.
For this work.
And that's number?
Oh, I'm taking it slow. That's only number 4.
Only number 4?
Yeah, I mean, you can't drink every day.
I'm working on number 9 myself, but it's okay. Well, that's me, though.
You got about 35 years experience on me.
Wow.
Strong,
30.
baby, strong.
30. Sorry, not 35.
Wow. Okay. All right.
That was a great member spotlight.
Good job.
Honestly, I felt worse giving it than I did receiving it when I did it the first time.
Because the pressure.
I don't know how to reply to that.
Oh, don't worry.
It's easier to be the interviewee than the interviewer.
For you. Yeah, interviewee is difficult.
Yeah, but it's easier to be the interviewee than the interviewer. So, I've never been.
Lala's not a bad guy. Lala is just the world commander. He's got to go by Lala's rules. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, but when you let the leader write his own rules, you lead to trouble.
But isn't he the world commander? He should be able to write his own rules.
Let's get something straight right here, right now. We've already established this before. Grex is the emperor. So let's just establish that right here, right now, and all bow down to Grex. There we go.
No, not bound down.
Too funny. Okay, so that pretty much brings us to the end of Member Spotlight. Hawk, good job, good answers. Tuttle, you did good. So, not bad at all. Not bad at all. So,
Right.
you made me proud.
I've been watching you do it for 9 weeks. I figured I'd be halfway decent doing it.
Yeah. Well, not bad at all. No complaints. So, that's moving on. It's going to bring us to upcoming clan events / clan recap events. So the first thing that we're going to touch on is the Clan Wars Mumbai recap. And Tuttle, I'll let you discuss how the PlayStation side did in the most recent Call of Duty Clan War.
Well, we won. No surprise. But we were moved down to the bronze division after our showing in the previous Clan War.
What?
Yeah, COD has kind of died on PlayStation since Ali moved to ESO on the Xbox, and players like Dirty aren't playing anymore. But we won. We had a couple guys win. Newbies that I can't necessarily remember their name won 15, 20 games, and we won.
Nice.
But the sad part is our victory, no other team even played. It was like 158 to nothing but 0.
So it was uncontested, basically.
But a win's a win, right?
Win's a win, my friend. It doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you win. So that's the way I look at it. So
yeah, that was good.
That's my attitude.
Well, yeah, there's more competition on the Xbox than there is on PlayStation. So,
although,
but now PlayStation is going to have.
Yeah, I was going to say,
like 3 exclusive now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing all sorts of stories, and I don't want to bore people in the. Yeah, see already in the chat room that I've been hearing a lot of the pro players are now going to switch from Xbox to PlayStation. So whether that happens, who knows? But I mean, those of us who play it, you're going to play it on your respective system. I mean, that's the bottom line. If you're a PlayStation player, you're going to play it there. If you're an Xbox player, you're going to play it there. It doesn't matter. That's the bottom line. So really, it has no effect on you at all. So that being said, I believe, Hawk, I'm sure you probably can correct me if I'm wrong. If not, I saw Beers in the chat. I believe the Xbox side took second place in the most.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I was right. So yeah, in Clan Wars Mumbai, we took second place. So I don't believe unlike PlayStation, we weren't dropped. We were still in the same division that we were in. That seems to be our comfort zone. Whenever we try and go up a division, we just get stomped unmercifully. So that worked out for us. So in addition to the Clan Wars Mumbai recap, we also have, as we covered on the last show, Monday Night Raids with Jackal, who, for those of you who are not aware, is our Destiny guru, pretty much. And he's running
Don't tell Dixon that.
I will tell Dixon that. Jackal is the Destiny guru officially on the site. So if anybody has any problems with that, that's too bad, because that's what he is. So he runs those raids Monday night at 9 p.m. Central. So he will organize raids for anyone that still needs to run one. He'll do Sword of Crota, Vault of Glass. So sign up on the site, as we always say. Hit those forums, keep them active. That's the best thing for the community, is to hit on the forums, posting them as much as you can. I'll be the first person to admit, and I'm sure Lalo back me up in the chat, that I don't post as much as I could or should, but unfortunately with my job, I have kind of strict, but whatever. I'll no excuses. I should, and I could, and I should, and I will going forward. So, anything else that you guys have to add for the upcoming clan events? Tuttle, anything on the PlayStation side that you're not going to be covering in the PS4 Minute?
Nope. PS4 Minute is going to take care of upcoming PlayStation 4 fun.
Okay. So, Hawk, you have anything to add to the upcoming clan events? As always, go ahead.
I would suggest that anybody, whether you're interested or not, to try World of Tanks this weekend when it comes out to the beta. You'll get 2 free tanks. This will give you 9 tanks altogether, whether you like the game or not. But if you don't do the download beta this weekend, you will not get those 2 free tanks. And if you like the game on the 28th, you're not going to have those 2 free tanks. Take advantage of it. Try it. We'll help you in any way we can to explain how the game is played. and all have fun. You know.
Very cool. Something to consider. I'll definitely download it this weekend. So, so that way don't miss out on that.
It's going to be 6.5 gigs to download the beta, and they're going to update each week as they go along after the 28th to bring in all the tanks. There's 495 tanks in the game right now.
Damn.
If that's what I understand right.
And a lot of them you're going to have to buy, though, right?
No, you don't have to buy anything. It's
Really?
progression.
Oh, okay. So it's like Call of Duty. The higher you get the rank, the more guns you unlock.
Now, you can buy some premium tanks, but I've experienced this as well as other people that have played on the 360, Jacko and Craig and Raw, is that you're buying these premium tanks and they're not really that good. The standard tanks work better. It's kind of like some of the premium guns in Call of Duty. They're just not really that good.
Okay. Well, hey,
it's free.
Free is always good. You'll never get a complaint from anybody for anything that's free. So,
and they have independent servers, which means you don't have this other stuff that's going on.
Very cool. Okay, so moving on from that, we're actually going to transition into two segments, combine them into one. We're going to transition into the thread of the week / the PS4 minute. So, Tuttle, why don't you start with this week's thread of the week, which is PlanetSide 2, and then feel free to transition into the PS4 minute.
All right. Well, PlanetSide 2, I don't know if anybody's noticed, but it is made a significant recruiting push for the PlayStation side. Audible Silence, as I like to call him, Needle Dick, has moved a bunch of Reddit posts on the PlanetSide 2 forums, and we've probably got over 10 members, and they all play PlanetSide 2. And it's a good fun to get into a big group of a whole clan, form a full squad. But of course, you can't play it because somebody wants to ruin the fun for everybody. So we'll see how long it takes them to fix that. But moving to the PlayStation Minute, Rocket League. It's probably, if smoking crack was equivalent to playing a video game, this would be it. It's goofy. It's fun. It's just you're on the edge of your seat holding your controller like this, just hoping to score a goal, because the feeling you receive is just, it's amazing. And the esports arena has picked it up. They're going to turn it into a professional circuit for Rocket League. They're going to merge it with COD and whatever else they do. They're going to make it an esport.
So they're going to do it at MLG?
Yes, it's going to be the new esport.
Wow.
I mean, it's basically soccer with cars and turbo packs. I mean, who doesn't love that? That's
Can't
awesome.
go wrong with that.
But yeah, Rocket League is going to be something big. And I mean, come on, it was free. A free game. And it's crossplay. You can PlayStation 4 players play with people that play on PC. Segue into that. This is some negative PlayStation 4 news. With all the recent non-stability of the PlayStation Network, there's been a campaign started for PlayStation Network 2.0. And from my last count, before the show started, there was over 36,000 people that have signed this complaint to Sony about how PlayStation needs to be revamped. PlayStation Network was better when it was free, and now we're paying for it like Xbox players do, and we're not getting the benefits from it. I mean, you pay $40 a year, and I'm getting 1 gigabyte of cloud storage when a game takes 400 to 500 megabytes.
How big was that number?
1 gigabyte of cloud storage.
No, how many people have filed on this site to?
When I checked before the show started, it was 36,400.
Okay, well, isn't there like how many millions of PlayStation 4s are out there?
I think they've sold over 20 million.
It's kind of a weak showing, if you ask me.
Well,
I'm just saying.
It just started yesterday. It just started yesterday. But the PlayStation Network needs to be revamped.
I agree.
It's not beneficial to pay for it. And members from day one for PlayStation 4, like me and some of the other guys in the clan, hell, I probably couldn't even count on all my hands and toes how many days PlayStation Network has been down. I mean, and you look at your Xbox players, is it ever down? Do y'all ever have to sign on and worry about if you have to play?
Nope.
See, that's you make a choice and you get punished for it, and that's not what you should be punished for in games. But
no, I agree. You should be able to play your game on your console of your choice. You should be able to, and they shouldn't up their security on PlayStation. They really need to do that. Mm-hmm. I mean, look at the disaster the PS3 happened. I mean, it was down for 8 months, if I recall. It was horrible for all the people. Even though it was free, it was still people buying these games and pre-ordered these games, and they couldn't play them online because they could not get online.
Exactly, and I don't play games for single player. I play games to talk to you, sons of a guns.
Yep.
But that's my PlayStation Minute. That's more like my PlayStation 3.5 minutes, but
that's all right. That's all right. We had a Destiny minute that was back in the day, more than a minute, so that's fine. So thank you for keeping us abreast of what's going on in the world of Sony/PlayStation. So that'll pretty much cover that. Moving on, we would normally at this point in time show a top 5, but we are seriously lacking in clips, people. We need your clips.
I mean, how hard is it? You can say Xbox record that.
Yep.
Come on.
As I've said before, we need your victories. We need your fails. We want to see funny shit. We want to see it. Send it to us. This is the second show in a row where we don't have any clips to show. We're not going to show all Destiny. We do have some Destiny montages from a certain member. I'm not going to mention their name. We do have some Destiny montages, but that's not. We want a variety of games. We want your clips. We need your clips. Send us your clips, please.
Well, Lala said in the chat, we need edited content. PlayStation 4 members should have no excuse. You can edit it straight from the console. So.
And I believe you could do it as well from the Xbox. Didge, is that correct?
Yes.
There you go. So on either side, you really have no excuse for not sending a clip in. So send us those clips. Seriously, guys, we want to see them. We want to play them on the show here. I'm sure you want to see yourselves on the show. So send them in to us. I can't reiterate that enough. We need those clips. Send them in to us. So in addition to that, we thought we might have another H2 review this week. I reached out to the man, but unfortunately he did not have anything that he could send us. So unfortunately, no H2 review this week either. So
how long is it taking to make a review? I mean, really?
I mean, he's a busy man. I mean, he's a school teacher.
No, he's cutting his beard. Okay, he's trimming the beard.
No, he's too busy on the golf course, is what he actually is. But yeah, so hopefully, I'm going to reach out to him again and ask him if he can get us another H2 review for the next show, which is in 2 weeks on the 23rd. So hopefully,
you said he was playing on the golf course.
Oh yeah, yeah. Didn't you just watch the last show? He's a big golfer. Big golfer.
Has there been like a rise in Bigfoot sightings? We've seen this big hairy thing running across the golf course area?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the man himself. I don't know. I haven't heard anything in the news where there's been some Bigfoot sightings in Tennessee, so I can't say. But yeah, so hopefully he'll send us another H2 review because we love showing those on the show. I know you guys like watching them as much as we like showing them. So
can I say something really quick?
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
S-Jam just made a post on the chat. It almost cracked me up on air.
Go ahead.
He said, "When is Tuttle's tender minute?"
I don't think that's NSF. I can't say not safe for work. I'll just say not safe for public consumption. So,
well, I'll give him it's bad. I failed. That's all I can say. I failed. That's all I'm gonna say, Jammer.
Oh.
I went out with a new girl and she never takes me back, so I failed.
Oh.
Not the fat girl from the hotel again, right?
Oh my God, no.
So Lala might take away your forum title as the Terror of Tinder there for saying that, Tuttle. You know that, right?
I'm in a slump. I'm slumping. I can't do anything right.
Okay. Okay. All right. So. All right.
Oh,
So
they need love too.
that being said, like I said, please, guys, send us your clips. We really want them. We want to play them here on the show. And like I said, I'm sure you guys want to see them as well. So send the clips in. Seriously. If you don't know, post them in the forums. No, don't post them in the forums. You can send them to me. You can send them to Didge. You can send them to Johnny. I mean, yeah, just send us your clips. We want them.
Real talk, there is a forum for clips. You can put them on there.
Correct.
If you don't know who to send it to.
Correct. Yeah. Well, I just said it. So, I mean, you can send it to, like I said, digital super producer extraordinaire. You can send it to me. You can send it to Johnny, your regular co-host. You can send it to help. If you even want to send them to Lala, send them to Lala, send them to the Overlord. So, by all means, just get us those clips. We want to see them on the show. So, okay. So hopefully top 5 will return next show. Like I said, in addition to another H2 review. So in addition to that, we're going to move on to Potato of the Month. So, Tuttle, go ahead. Why don't you take it away, buddy?
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yes,
you want to save your ass?
Damn right I do. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, God dang it.
You wanted
Potato
to be
of the Month.
You wanted to be co-host.
Is La Calamari.
Oh.
Because I wanted it to be.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.
You almost made me spit out my soda.
Yeah, dead man walking.
He said it. I didn't say it. Just
he gives me too much shit in the chat every day. And if I get threatened to be fired one more time, I might just go to Philadelphia and But
damn.
Jack, this one's for you.
Oh, wow. So not only did you call him Potato of the Month, you called him by his real name. Damn.
I mean, everybody knows his real name. Come on.
Damn.
He just gave me the Donald Trump. You're fired.
Oh, he should play the Vince McMahon. That's what he should do. Too funny. So, all right. Well, hopefully somebody will step up for the next month, or I should say the next show, and take over Potato. I'm sure I'll get nominated for it because I always get nominated for it. And if Lala had his way, I would be permanent Potato of the Month. So we'll see. Maybe somebody will do something stupid in either chat or in the forums, and somebody will take that title away. So I'm sure it'll just be a matter of time before I do it. So,
well, there is an entire forum section for my stupidity that our Potato created yesterday. So it might be me again.
I'm surprised I don't have one for me. So, although after saying that, I wouldn't be surprised if there's not one now. So, not a big deal. So that's fine. I embrace my inner Potato. I am Captain Potato.
Hey, call me Spuds McGee. I'm in.
That's right. You got to be in it to win it, right?
That's right. Well, you should go ahead and, since we're wrapping it up towards the end here, go ahead and announce the big celebrity coming in next time. Okay.
Well, I was going to do this towards the end of the show, but okay, since Tuttle pulled my trump card, we do have our next guest booked for the next Reapercast, which, as I said already, is Geez, my God, July 23rd. It is going to be Clown, PS4 representation again on the Reapercast. So
the revolution is happening.
No complaints. As I always say, more representation for both sides is always a good thing. So, Clown, you're on the clock, buddy. You will be on the next Reapercast on the 23rd. So we will be in touch. So, for those of you who wanted to see what Clown looks like or don't know what Clown looks like or sounds like, here's your opportunity since he's going to be on the next show.
He's pretty hot. Oh, and
did you just say he's pretty hot?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Okay. Did you hear that?
Our leader wants us to pimp the new chat. If you don't know yet, we upgraded to a new chat room.
Yes.
It's called Slack.
That's correct.
And if you want to download the app, just It'll ask you for your team. Just type in Grim Reaper Gamers, and it'll put you right in. And there's different channels. We have a not safe for work channel, which I don't seem to understand because I post them in all the wrong spots. But it's fun. You can get on your phone, your tablet, your computer, desktop, or app, whichever you want. It's really cool. It's a significant upgrade.
Yes, it is. From the old Arrow chat that we used to use on the website. Yes, it is, as you're correct, as you said, Tuttle, a significant upgrade. So a lot of guys have already signed up for it. So if we also have an article on the front page of the site showing the new site and showing the new chat, which is Slack, and gives you pretty much instructions on how to sign up for it. If anybody has any questions, you could feel free to reach out to to Lala, to Grex, to any of the officers, to even to me or Johnny, if you're so obliged. So by all means, get on there, shoot the shit with the guys during the day. It's a lot of fun. There usually seems to be a lot of lively conversation in there. Unfortunately, I'm not in there as much as I'd like to be, but with my job, cell phone use is strictly prohibited, so I can't have it unless I'm on lunch. So
for the gimp, you got to be a gimp. You can't take your mask off at certain times of the day.
Yeah, so be it. So be it. That's all right. I get on there between 3 and 3:45 when I go to lunch. So, and I usually catch a lot of hell when I show up. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Like today.
I would like to know: has Vikes Minnesota Vikes has he ever come on the Reapercast?
No. He has not. No, and David, he does. David, I will be there.
I demand him to come on.
You can demand him till the cows come home, but he's not going to come. I tried to get him on early on in the Reapercast, and no, I'll say this much: he's an extremely busy man with his work and his life. So I don't know how much a lot of extra time that he has to begin with, but I mean, we could always approach it and see if he's interested. I sincerely doubt that he will.
I'll work on that.
He's a great dude. He loves to give me shit, and I love to give it back.
He killed the hell out of me, but he's one of my people,
Yeah, Vikes is good people. No complaints here. I think we'll all agree on that he's good people. So,
yep.
So, all right. So then that's pretty much going to cover Potato of the Month. Like I said, if anybody wants to step up, please, by all means, feel free. That's going to transition into the last segment of the show, which is our clan hype shit. So basically, we would like to welcome, and unfortunately, we didn't. A couple of shows ago, we had, as my finger, down there, we had the scrolling bar with all the members' names. We'll try and get on that again for the next show on the 23rd. But obviously, we'd like to welcome all the new members to Grim Reaper Gamers. On both the Xbox and the PlayStation side. We hope you enjoy your stay with us. And as we've said before, post in the forums, send out invites, ask for friend requests, crash parties. What you're going to get out is what you put into it. So by all means, please, and feel free. Go ahead.
If I can interject.
Absolutely.
You members that play with newbies, tell them about the damn podcast.
Yes.
I mean, we get the same group of the same old guys that come in every week. Tell the new guys to come watch, see what we're like outside of playing actual games, and they can understand who we are better, and they want to play with us more. They'll open up. Because I don't know about the Xbox side, but the PlayStation side, it's full of antisocial newbies, and I like to talk. Everybody likes to talk.
Well, that's where guys like you and Audible and Allie, need to engage those new members and pull them into games and get them talking and socializing and things of that nature. I'll say this much. I have been seeing but some new names in the chat lately. So that's a good thing when we do the Reapercast. So there are names in there that I don't recognize. So that's a good thing. So like I said, to all the new members of Grim Reaper Gamers, welcome. We hope you enjoy your stay with us. And like I said, be involved, be active, and what you'll get out of it is what you get into it. So
maybe we might need a newbie or moment or new guy moment just to a 30-second little video of the people that would have joined the clan.
If they're willing to do it, then yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, we're not going to force anybody to do anything that they're not comfortable doing. We want people to. That's why we created the member spotlight, so we can get the community involved and get them engaged. And so that's why the whole member spotlight evolved. So originally it was a thought that we had to just do it as an interview on the site, but then once we started the Reapercast, we realized that was an excellent forum for the member spotlight. So. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Pitch it.
Most of people are shy, you know. I
Pitch it.
That.
Pitch it. That's my advice to you, Hawk. Pitch it.
Forums are there for a reason.
You want to take the ball and run with it? Go right ahead, my friend. Seriously, pitch it.
Pitch it. Go, Hawk. This is your time.
I can only do it on the Xbox One.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's our majority.
That's 50% of it right there, and then we can get somebody to do it on the PlayStation side. So, yeah. So there you go. I know Lala's watching, so there you go. Maybe he'll take your suggestion and run with it. Maybe he'll let you run with it, I should say. So
Lala screaming, use the fucking forums.
I know that. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I agree with him. Seriously, we all like to break a little balls here and there, but yeah, the man is absolutely correct. We all need to be more conscious of posting in the forums because it's just better for all of us. It makes the community seem more active. If anybody's looking in from the outside, it's just better off. So seriously, try and throw out a post or two a day. I'll be the first person to admit that I'm guilty for not doing it. So yeah. We could all do a better job at that. I'll be the first person to admit that. So, okay. So, again, welcome to all the new members. To move on to that, we're going to, as Johnny likes to do, coming up in November is Extra Life. And we are always looking for donations or if you want to join the team, by all means, there's information on the forums that has a link to our Extra Life page where, like I said, you can either donate or you can sign up to be a member of the team. So please, by all means, it's a very worthy cause. It's something that we here at Grim Reaper Gamers hold close to our hearts and something that we really look forward to doing every year. So if you can donate. If you can participate, please, we'd love to have you as a part of the team. So
and you get to play games for 24 hours. I mean, what's not to love?
Shit. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think any of us will complain about that. So, and as I said before, send us your freaking videos. We want your clips. I'm
looking at you, PlayStation people.
Beers, I'm calling you out, bro. You used to submit a shit ton of clips.
You're bending me over right now, and I don't like it.
Where's your clips? Send me your clips, Beers. I want them. We want them. We want to see them on the show. I'm serious. I'm not playing. Send us the damn clips. So, with that, I think that pretty much takes us to the end of the show. So
I think we've reached that point.
Yes, I think we have. So let's go with final thoughts. So we'll start with our guest, Mr. Hawk. Any final thoughts for our viewers tonight?
Get together as a clan and play whatever system you are on. Communication is everything to win whatever game you're playing. Yeah. Drink a lot of beer, eat. Well, and not in your case, Disney, but well, just drink beer and have fun. That's what we're here for. Life is short, people. Life is short.
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. Very good parting words. Mr. Tuttle, any parting words?
I don't hope you've heard any of mine this whole show. I've been trying to keep it silent. But, I've really enjoyed being a part of this, and I've enjoyed my little run of being on this show, and I feel like Lala's going to make sure it comes to an end. But, you know, guys, just be social. Post to the forums. We all love each other. We just like to give each other a hard time. That's all it is. Come be merry. Be social. Love it.
Nice. Yeah. I don't think you're going anywhere, so I wouldn't sweat it too much. So, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. So, super producer Didge, you got any final thoughts for our viewers tonight?
I'm not going to be quite as nice as Tuttle. Fuck you all.
Okay. The man of few words, and he does not fail. So, So I will say, as I've always said, and as I've said before tonight, post in the forums, be active. Like I said, crash parties, ask for invites. Seriously, what you put in is what you're going to get out of it. So everybody, have fun, play those games, enjoy yourselves. Don't worry too much. Like I said, our next show will be in 2 weeks on the 23rd of July, where Johnny will be back to take over the chair number 1, and I will slide back into my chair number 2 role.
And I will sadly be gone.
No, you'll be back for the PlayStation Minute, so no worries there. So, so for Hawk, for Tuttle, for super producer extraordinaire Didge, we'd like to thank you all for watching the Reapercast tonight. And as Johnny says, get your game on. We'll see everybody in 2 weeks. Have a good night.
Love you guys.